So today we are going to be looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are now on episode 99 of the series, one more episode to go. And in the last episode there was like an expansion of an economical alliance and a creation of one. And well, tomorrow is going, well no, I mean currently as I'm recording this, episode 98 is publishing, which I recorded yesterday, which was the 13th yesterday for me. It might have been a couple of days for you since I'm going to be posting it on Thursday. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you really like it. Anyways, let's get into the episode. So down to South America, we do see Brazil right here. There is going to be something happening. Brazil decides to join the alliance. Joins this alliance. And I might make this a little bit bigger, so it's really short. In Brazil, pretty much, it's about equality. Basically, this alliance is about that. And it expands to Brazil, who really lost their land. But then, down to this red Uruguay country, we see it puts troops on the border of this country. If you don't know, Uruguay previously invaded this country, and now they're putting troops on the border. And the same thing goes for this Uruguay country. Brazilian country. They put their troops on the border. And then once again, Uruguay just wants to finish this country off. Previously, this country was independent. It had land with Uruguay. Uruguay invaded it, followed by Brazil. It got annexed by Brazil, and then Uruguay later got some land after it. But I'm just gonna quickly, before this, I'm going to add some capitals to these new independent countries, since I haven't done that yet. I'm going to add some to the so this country has its right here, here, pretty much. I'm just adding it, all of these. Well, Florida's has its right here for the Great Lakes Republic, only major city. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, it was oh no, Taiwan. This might be a bit controversial, but yeah. My bad, I made it 10 pixels when my capitals are 9 pixels. Nah, no one really noticed the size difference, since it's just a 1 pixel size difference. Anyways, back to Uruguay's invasion. They then begin the invasion of, well, they continue their invasion, now capturing another major city and pushing up the coast. Oh, my dog needs letting in, just real quick. Doesn't matter if you hear it, since that's my dog. That's my dog who was just letting. Probably recorded this at the worst time when my dog needed to be let in. Anyways, Uruguay pushes into this country more. But this country isn't just a pushover. No. It cuts this army off and kills it. And they then capture another major city. Well, yeah. The occupation now looks like this. My dog is called Weldon. I'm stroking him right now. He's looking at me, bro. They capture another major city once again. I'm just gonna quickly learn them. Anyways, back to the video. As then, this country even pushes down the coast a little. Even just meeting up with the border, which I'm gonna have to turn down the tolerance. They meet up with the border and begin their own little invasion into Uruguay. And Uruguay then decides to peace with this country, as they both want to stop fighting and have less casualties. So let's just take a look at this peace treaty as well. This will look weird. But Uruguay will be taking 2 giant provinces from this country. Oh, ignore that talking in the background. Ignore that talking in the background as well. As first of all, this Uruguay country annexes all of this and this country, and then Australia is not done with their conquest. They pretty much then decide to continue their invasion. So they're kind of hypocrites. They're actually hypocrites then. Saying that literally they invaded a country in the war that they claimed. I said that it was an American puppet state, but no, well, aligned with America, I think. And no, it wasn't. Australia just did that as a justification, which caused the collapse of Brazil, because they didn't really trust it as the public opinion. Anyways, on the ideological layer, there's gonna be some changes. As you have elected a dictator, yeah, show fascism in grey. Pretty much all gone fascism, they're just a dictatorship. And guess what happens? Other than that invasion, guess what happens over here? Guess what happens over here in this Roman country? They then fall back to a revolution. But yellow is symbolized as monarchy. And Ireland's a monarchy. There's then only one country there's 2 countries which then decide to elect a monarch. The country I was just talking about, and this country, actually no, 3, Corsica, this country, can you make out the countries? I guess you kinda can, since there's a lot of countries. But when I once counted, there was like 164. Anyway, is now the continuation of the war with Australia. Australia's winning against Australia. I'm not trying to be funny, but I just want to say that. Australia is winning against Australia. Or just West Australia is winning against East Australia. And they're actually getting pretty close to their populated areas. They capture another major city. And eventually they just capture their capital and split them in two. Sadly for this country. Then, down to Tasmania, this public opinion is very, very low. Very low, in fact. Which causes something called a revolution takes place. Ignore the talking. And then they take over Tasmania. The Democratic Rebellion. Yeah, now it's called the Democratic Republic of Australia takes place. And that's gonna be it for the episode. Hope you enjoyed the episode.
What's ticking? 20 minutes.
I was just recording. I was just about to finish my recording, man.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to now edit it.
Sorry. Don't be long though.
No, I'm gonna.